This is Black Belt Dragons D&D. I am Blaine, our Dungeon Master, or DM, or GM, or Game Master, or D&D God, or Overlord, or Blaine. That works too. Um,
Whoa.
Down below, we have...
Hi, I'm Zoe, and I play Valfine, who's a high elf cleric.
Hi, I'm Cassie. I play Phaedon. She's a dragonborn sorcerer.
I'm Kat. I play Lovecraft, and she is a changeling rogue. Cat with a K, but other cat's not here.
Yep.
So.
And other cat is not with us today. She is has some work commitments, which is a-okay. Gotta take care of work first. Yeah. So a couple of shout outs right before. We have Art from hey D Spalewski. We have
All right.
Art from NPC art from Ernesto Irawan and Oh My Dandy Art. And they are linked down below. So check them out. There's also, today I got a message from a theater group at a high school, and they are doing a virtual play about Dungeons and Dragons. So I linked, I put the picture out on our Instagram story. So if you guys want to check them out or get tickets to their theater show, I think it's called She Killed the Monster. Hold on, let me look.
She kills monsters?
She Kills Monsters. That sounds right. Let me look. But it is a play about D&D.
So cute.
Yes,
I love
She
that.
Kills Monsters. So, yeah, and all the proceeds are gonna go towards their theater.
No, it's
Uh,
theater. Sorry, I'm sorry. That happened on accident.
no, it
missed that one.
didn't. It was habitual. It wasn't on accident. It was on purpose. I broke my pen. Look at what you made me do.
Yeah, you
Oh,
deserved it. You
boy.
deserved it for saying it that way.
Actually,
Theater.
poop. I need
Oh.
another pen. There we go. I got another pen. We're good. Um, that's how I say it. I'm from the South. Leave me alone.
As am I.
I'm from the south and I don't say
Yeah.
it.
Psh, I'm
it's a convenient story until it's not.
okay. So my convenient story is that it's going to a good cause because the proceeds go towards their next play. So which
Woo.
is I don't know what it was, but
I want to
anyways.
watch it.
So if you guys want more information, go to our Instagram story, which is also linked down below. So last time on Dungeons and Dragons episode 4, money goes to the arts. DM getting overspoken equals chaos traits. Yes, it does. Episode 4. The group followed drag marks into swampy foresty thingy-majigger. There was some rundown buildings and a big dirty lake. They heard shuffling, but not human feet shuffling, and not dance shuffling. And when they went to investigate, Valfine saw her first dead body. ... Bodies. There were over 20 dead bodies in there, and No Name Guy was one of them. But his ears be bleeding, and Phaedon was like, yo, that ain't good. But Lovecraft and Rucknab was way too busy trying to save an alligator in an alligator trap. And once he was saved, he was like, yo, I'm actually a person, and we need to, yeet on out of here, right now. But it was too late. This loud, angry lady was loud and angry and wanted her lake to not be polluted. And the druid pulled her close to a tree, and she responded by yelling Phaedon and him unconscious. However, everyone else slowly chipped away at her until Ricknad came in like a wrecking ball and just pummeled her into wisplessness. And then they found alligator purses and jackets and handkerchiefs. And the druid said, I don't have money, but I could give y'all valuable stuffs. And I'm headed to Bellway as well, so I'll give you guys a ride while y'all sleep it off. And on the way, he mentioned they need some help finding the high-ranking dryad of their compound in exchange for money or power or toads. JK, he didn't say toads.
She did.
No toads.
No toads. No toads. So
Just
that's
the
what
one we
happened
have.
last time. So yeah.
Whoa.
Yes.
So yes, you guys are on the road with said druid. And let me get the picture. Does anyone want to talk to Druid Man on your way?
I'm good.
Not I.
I'll talk to the druid man.
All right. Hannock. You guys asked him his name. His name is Hannock.
That's right, Hannah.
Oh,
Hannock.
yes.
Yes.
Hannock with an H.
Yes. How else would you spell Hannock?
Mhm.
All
With an
right.
E instead of an I.
But you said a H.
Well, what?
You can't spell Hannock without a H.
I know, I said, but you can use an E instead of an I when you said how else would you spell Hannock?
Yeah,
Small
but
talking.
you
Yeah,
can't.
we're all
Oh
just
my
like,
gosh.
no thanks.
But you have to use an H to spell Hannock.
I didn't say we're taking out the H.
Oh my gosh.
Can
But
I call him Hammock?
sure.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to call him Mr. Hammock, and I'm going to be talking to him, and I'm going to show him Mr. Toad.
Okay, my name's Nick.
Yeah,
And that's a nice toad you got there. Why is it all shiny?
Oh,
Wait a
he's a
second.
uh-oh.
Is he one of those special toads?
No. See, what
Well,
happened
Very
is
vague.
and
I
then
have half
one
one.
time,
you hear the toad go, yes.
At band camp.
Mr. Toad, I got him from a friend as a gift. And we decided to. Yeah, I got nothing. He's not a special toad, though.
Really
Okay.
selling it.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
I've heard of the toads being sold off, so I'm glad that he's free. Free? Is he free?
I don't know. Ask him. I think he's doing okay. He just sits in my head all day.
Okay. I mean, I guess he could leave anytime he wanted, so um you know what? Just okay. All right. Good for you, Mr. Toads. What's up, break boosts?
Fake this.
Toads?
Oh, yep. I don't know. It's not filthy. It's just shiny.
Just chilling.
I don't have my appropriate sweatshirt. I have a sweatshirt that does say "Merry Christmas, you filthy animals." But it's not Christmas. So.
It's only
Yeah.
February.
So what brings you guys all the way down to Bellway?
Your mom.
Or why are you guys even headed to Bellway?
Vacation?
I mean, that's not really a spot to vacation at.
Why not? Who says? One man's trash is another man's treasure and all that, right?
Well, not many people go to Bellway, or people that go to Bellway can't find it.
Can't find it.
Yes. It's technically so it's after quite a few years of some people coming to the city we didn't want, we decided to hide it, as you will, from outsiders. But I've seen you guys work, and I think you could really help find our dryad, and I'm sure you will be. I'm sure she will find something to compensate you all with.
Yeah. I didn't realize that Bellway was kind of kept under wraps.
Well, the existence of Bellway and what it is not kept under wraps, but those who go looking for it find it hard to, well, find.
Well, it's a good thing we have you, Mr. Hammock.
Yes.
I guess so.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't have the. Okay. Yes. Yes. It is a good thing that you have me, Hannick. Nick. Nick.
Hammock.
Ham.
He just like smacks his forehead. All right. Yeah. So it shouldn't be longer until we reach Bellway. You might when we walk in want to stay close to me because everyone's not too keen on outsiders unless it's uh with someone who is there,
Who is there?
who lives there, like a local, like me.
Oh, somebody from there.
Yes. Oh, that's what I meant.
Oh, oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yes. So if you guys at least walk in with me, then everyone will know like, hey, they're not here to like cause any trouble or anything. I'm your guide.
Hannah, you were so much cuter when you didn't open your mouth.
Oh,
I
you
liked
thought
you
I was
better as an alligator.
Very possible I did too.
well. That just
I think
shoots
you're
my
great,
self-esteem. Well,
I mean,
thank you, thank you.
it's like,
Okay, well, all right then. So now that that has settled in, you guys see him like start to try and tear up, and he goes, "Okay,
really?
all right, I got it. We're
Don't
good."
cry, Mr. Hammock.
I'm not crying. I have allergies. We're good.
Maybe listen, maybe I was a little bit uh tough with how I said that. What I just meant was maybe we could do with just a little bit more quiet time. And by us I mean me.
Understood. Understood. You guys need your rest. You guys put up a fight in there. Yeah, yeah. So, I'll let you guys take a little napsies back there. All right. Good night, everybody. We'll be there in just a little bit, and by a little bit I mean a few hours, but that's not terrible. So,
Need a
okay.
long rest.
All right. Everyone can take a long rest.
We all the things come back.
Wee.
Come back things.
Baby, come back. Oh wait,
You can blame
copyright.
it all on
Me.
the
Does Twitch have
DM.
copyright rules?
I don't know. It
Oops.
does have copyright rules.
Is it like YouTube where like if you think of a song you get copyright?
If you just think of
No, no,
it.
I don't. No, it's not that bad. I think it's only if you play it.
uh, okay, so it's not if you karaoke it, because that was definitely karaoke.
I don't know. We only did like a half a second of it. It's all right. We ain't gonna get copywritten, stricken.
Oops.
Struck?
Struck. Yeah.
No random encounter or random rolls for fear.
Yep. Oh, I'm glad y'all said.
That was Andrew.
Yeah. Um.
I got you, Andrew.
Yeah, D Spalewski, it's well the whole carriage ride's gonna be at least 6 to 8 hours. So they were resting and then woke up and talked a little bit and resting. So on and off, they'll be sleeping or resting or something. Um, yeah. So you guys go for a while and um, you guys start to you guys take a rest, and you guys start to kind of like wake up a little bit, and you notice that you're getting close to some like forest, like very thick foresty areas, and it's kind of hard to see exactly where you're going because there's just trees everywhere. Um, so everyone roll perception checks.
Woohoo! First roll of the night. Ah, could be worse.
Could
Right?
be. There you go. All right, so yeah, you guys all realize that like if you were in these woods by yourself, you would have no idea. You get a little turned around. Um, hold on, I have to upload a character picture. I forgot to upload.
Shame.
Whoops.
All right, we Gucci. I do it for my phone. So yeah, so you guys realize that if you kind of went in here by yourself, you might get a touch lost. Um, and you're kind of glad that you have a guide. And after probably about 25, 30 minutes, you guys come to like a little bit of a clearing, and there is a really big tree. And it looks like there's a stone at the bottom of the tree. And the stone has like four little sections on it, and you see four shapes on the stone. So you guys get all the way up there, and
Andrew said can't see forest because the tree's in the way.
trees are in the
But
way.
he's so right because of the forest. Like that's gonna happen.
Yeah. So he pulls over. He's like, "All right, everybody, we're here," and all you guys see is a big tree, the stone. The stone has four shapes on it, and then a bunch of other trees, and that's it. You don't see any people, no houses, no buildings, no nothing.
Just this big
Big tree
tree.
with stones. Yep. He goes, "We're here."
Now, when you say big, how big is big?
Big.
Are we
The
using like hand gestures? Are we comparing to buildings? How big?
it's like hmm, it's the biggest tree in the forest, for sure, and it is. Oh. um. Let's see here.
Big tree.
Yep. I had to
I
permit
mean,
that. That
we
was
can use
weird.
that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, the context that that's typically used
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. So. Think about it like a skyscraper width, but like
Width
width
of a skyscraper.
probably, or like a decent sized
That's
building, and
big.
then uh pretty tall. Maybe like 150, 160 feet tall, something like that.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's
Thanks.
a really big.
I wanted an
Yeah,
idea in my brain.
gotcha. Yeah, huge tree. You'll have a better idea eventually. Um, but yeah, and he goes, "All right, wait here." And he kind of walks over to the stone. Is anyone gonna try and see what he's doing?
Yeah, I want to look over his
Yes.
shoulder.
All right.
Or follow him or something.
Yeah. Who wants to get like closer to him, like over his shoulder? All right. So you two roll perception checks. Yeah, so you guys kind of look over his shoulder, and the four shapes on the stone are. I gotta look at my notes. A A wolf is one of the pictures. A horse is another picture. An alligator is another picture. And a bear is another picture.
Wolf, horse, alligator, and bear. Okay.
Yes.
Wolf. Are they in any particular order?
Wolf first, then horse, then alligator, then bear.
Okay. Does he change that at all?
No, he does not.
Okay.
So when you guys see that, he kind of looks around. He like looks back at you guys and goes, can you guys scoot back a little bit, please?
Why?
This is a secret on how to get into the city.
I won't tell your secret.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I'll step back, but I still want to be like,
All right, that's fine. So
I
you
want to
step
see if
back.
I can notice.
Yeah, you step back a little bit, Lovecraft. Do you step back, Valfine?
Fine.
All right. So you guys roll perception check also. So Valfine, you step back, and then Mr. Toad starts wiggling around, and you're like trying to like fuss with him, while Lovecraft, you see him kind of like as soon as he sees you back up, you see his hand change into an alligator paw, and he puts it on the alligator shape.
Requires alligator paw.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
And then let's see here. So as soon as he does that, the tree, you see the tree kind of like glow, and then you see him like uh, touch the tree. But when he touches the tree, his arm goes through it, and then he pulls it out. He's like, "All right, we're good, everybody."
So what do we do with the horses? Do
Oh,
they come?
I mean, they can come in.
Okay.
All right, and so he leads you guys in, and then you walk out of this huge tree and walk into this city.
Ooh.
Yep,
Shiny new maps.
yep, and we're gonna take a break here, for reasons, for personal reasons.
Oh,
So,
I see.
anyways, going back to our initial conversation, my dinner's hitting me, so we're gonna take a real quick break, everybody. Sorry about that.
Oh gosh.
Ah, bye.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Be back in a minute. Sorry, guys.
Oh my thing went.
Now I've got to figure this out. There's a
Hey, there we
wrong
go.
light.
Everybody, sorry about that.
I made the. I accidentally turned off my lights, and
Oh no.
sometimes it takes me like 30 minutes to get them functioning.
Oh dang.
So,
Thanks,
yeah.
D Spalewski. Alright. Like ice cream after canceling. Oh right.
Hello.
Hey, Guardian Devil.
Hello. How are you? Thank you for joining us. A two-sided die.
You need a two-sided. I have a two-sided die. I do.
We can use a coin.
I know I have a two-sided die.
Show us.
Also known as a coin.
No,
Yeah,
it's a
right.
two-sided die. There's a difference.
Pics or it didn't happen.
I got it right here. One and two.
Cool.
It's a
A
two-sided die.
coin.
No, guys, it's a two-sided die.
That a coin. I think we are in accord here. Oh, can we do a vote in the chat?
All right, in the chat, let me know if that was a D2 or if it was a coin. No. You need for number one or number two. Oh, I think it's pretty obvious with the urgency which one it was. All right, urgency over. Oh, these
Oh no, I
hashtags are wrong.
spilled tea on my keyboard.
No.
Oops.
All right, so back to the game. You guys walk out of this huge tree right here in the middle, and you walk out like right here. Can you guys? Oh, nobody can see it.
No.
There we go. Oops. What just happened? Messing everything up. Right here. Uh. Oh no, everyone said it's a coin. Do I
'Cause
flip
it
it or do you
is.
roll it? I'm not gonna answer that one. Um.
Boom.
So yeah, so you walk out here and you see there's not people like populated on the map, but there's people everywhere walking around and you guys see people it's very you guys get a very foresty vibe. There's houses and trees, there's tents all around. There's vines that people climb up to get to the top. There's different bridges and stuff going from one treehouse to the other treehouse or tree building, I guess. But this tree is a super big tree, and there's multiple levels of houses in said tree. So you guys walk in and see all of this. What do you guys? What you guys doing? You guys kind of walk
Have
in.
we seen anything like this before?
Roll a history check.
History?
It's a good thing I have no modifiers for that.
That's not bad.
Ooh.
Now I want this guy.
All right. So yeah. So Lovecraft, you haven't seen anything like this before. You've heard of stuff like this before. Um, Faden, you have seen this before, but not like this. You've seen like pictures of this place in like a book somewhere. Doesn't look quite the same, but you have seen some pictures or like a painting or something of what people have thought it looks like or people who have seen it looks of what it looks like. So yeah, so there's tons of people walking around and Hannock kind of motions you guys. He's like come follow me. And are you guys gonna follow him?
I will.
Yeah.
All right. So he kind of follows you. He kind of takes you guys over here to this tent, and he goes, "Hey, thanks, Lizard DCX." All right.
Yay!
And then let's see here. So
Thanks for following.
so he walks in and he kind of like he gets the horses and carriage tied up and gets all that situation, and he walks in here, and it looks like a real official like building. Well, it's a tent, but like a real official tent. And you guys walk in expecting like something um like a bunch of druids or dryads or something, where they're maybe planning things and all that stuff. But you walk in and realize very quick that it's a tavern.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That's my kind of place.
And he
Happy to
goes,
go get a beer.
yeah,
Whatever
and
your equivalent is.
he goes, yes, let me introduce you to a couple people. These are my friends, Kira and
Aw, there's
Gronk,
Akira.
Gronk. Well, I think is what it was. Gronk.
Wrong.
That
Gronk, pull the lever.
Wrong.
Gronk.
Kira is from D Spalewski, and Gronk is
Aw.
from Andrew. So,
Awesome.
but anyways, so let me get pictures for you. And these two NPCs are from, oops, hold on. I need the objects layer. So these two pictures are the ones from Ernesto Irawan. We use a lot of his pictures. Um,
Thanks for Nesto.
Thank
all
you.
right.
Yeah. I don't know if Ernesto ever sees this, but.
So, Kira is a tabaxi,
Nuh-uh.
and you don't actually sense that she's a druid, though. Think that she might be something a little different.
Well, I mean, she is kind of like an animal, so.
Yes, but she's also different than what you may think. And then Gronk is a half orc druid.
I like Ron.
So he is a druid, but he is a half orc druid. So, he goes, let me introduce you to some people. And he goes, this is Gronk, and Gronk's like, nice to meet you guys. What are you guys here to help find the dryad?
Apparently.
Mhm.
Sorry, I was just I don't mean to come off as rude. I just that's a whole lot of druid right there.
Oh
Very
yes,
impressive.
I've heard that many of times. Yep,
Have you now?
I have. I've heard I'm a whole lot of druid, and I've also heard that, hey Gronk, get out of our tavern. You're drinking us out of house and home. I've heard that a couple times too. I've heard
Did you
that.
just
My
admit that
kind of
you're an
person.
alcoholic?
Oh no, no, no. This dude's like, okay, so this dude's like 6 feet tall, and he goes, no, no, I'm not an alcoholic.
He just appreciates a good drink.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
You know.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
of course.
Speaking of, maybe you could recommend a good drink.
Oh yes. There's many a good things. There's we have a new well, not we, I mean I'm here enough, so might as well be a we. But anyways, there's a new elderberry brew is in season. So good. Very very good. And then yeah, there's um a IPA.
Nice.
Yep. It's pretty hoppy. I like to grow hops on the side. Um so that's my like side hustle, and I sell them to brew makers. So
Oh, so
yep.
that's your hops.
No, not that one.
Oh.
What is a hops?
It's it's one of maybe somebody in the chat can do this better than I
It's
can
one of
because
the
I'm not
ingredients
sure.
that makes beer beer. You know, so yeah, well, never mind, you would know, but beer
It's
is
like
beer's an acquired taste, and hops is the reason why it's acquired. It
yeah,
it gives it
the
its like
hoppier it is, the
more
more
bitter.
difficult.
Yeah, the more bitter it is. Hops are essential ingredient to beer.
Thank
Yep.
you, Raisinger.
Yep. Anyways, yeah, that's why I don't like IPAs that much. They're not, I mean, I could drink them, but you know. Anyways, so he goes that and he goes yeah, these ones aren't mine. I don't make enough of it to for what they're doing, but yeah, this is the tavern in town. It's not an inn, just the tavern. But yeah,
I don't mean to interrupt, but I do have a question because when we were on our way here with Hannock, said it
yeah,
right.
yep,
You guys don't actually use currency, right?
correct.
So how would one procure said drink?
They give them to you. That's why the people said I'm drinking them out of house and home.
Oh,
It's
Yep.
free.
I'm gonna get a drink.
Yeah. So everything in this uh compound is we all
Apparently free booze.
we all give everyone um everything's given to each other. There's no bartering, selling, no anything. It's sort of just a goodwill or a hey, you're my neighbor. Here you go. Like it's a very um, friendly and giving uh,
Sorry.
friendly and giving place where which is why we don't have that many outsiders. Um, yes, I mean, uh, Kira over here is one of the outsiders that actually came here and looking for um, something in particular, but she's embraced the lifestyle that we have, and we love having her.
So, Kira, where did you come from then? And how did you find your way here?
Yeah, I kind of have been all over the place. I like to research different and rare artifacts, and I heard of a special artifact, and I came looking for this place. And um, I I do like climbing trees. I I like climbing trees a lot, and so the forest. I heard this particular forest in this particular city um, had a very rare artifact, and that's not super well known, but I uh, discovered that this might be where the artifact was, and went out this way looking for it. And while I was looking around uh, or looking around the forest trying to find this place, the Dryad was on one of her morning walks around the compound and discovered me, and we had a nice little chat. And um, she actually knew what I was looking for, and she offered to let me research it and kind of see what it is and what it does, um, and in exchange just to sort of hear us out and hear what this lifestyle is, and to help out around and help out researching different things, or telling up the younger ones about my travels, and teaching them about different things.
Gotcha.
Plus, there's a lot of trees I can climb. So, but yes,
Oh. Man, I was not expecting
What's
to
the
get like.
artifact you were looking for?
That's a good question.
It is a personal item of the Dryads. Um,
How is it that you come to look for a personal item of the Dryads?
um, I actually did not know it was the Dryads until I discovered this place and discovered that the item I'm looking for belonged to the Dryad.
Do I feel like Kira might have like a history like mine?
What do you mean?
Like, do I think that she's like roguey, or do I think that she's just like an adventurer?
Roll an insight check.
I rolled a 7.
You're not sure.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Yep.
Oh, that was quite the story.
Yep. I do, however, know that I don't know how much of the artifact that the Dryad wants me um to disclose, especially to outsiders or people who don't live here. I know you guys came with Hannock, but again, it is a personal item, but I do know that she keeps it on herself at all times.
And we know that she just so happens to be missing.
Coincidence?
Yes.
I think not.
Yeah, I hope that it is not related to the artifact. If it is, then
Oh, who suggested that? Do you think that there's a connection there?
I mean, for y'all's tone, it was kind of, you said it was coincident. Anyways,
Yeah.
based on y'all's tone, you implied that's what happened. But yeah, if it does have to do with the artifact, then things are gonna start getting a little more serious.
Well, then it sounds like you really need to tell us a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Well, seeing as she's missing, I I don't know how much she wants me to say, but
You've made
Well,
that
she's
abundantly
gone,
clear.
so
okay,
Also,
Hannock kind of steps in. He goes, um, how about we let you look around her house how about I take you there and let you look to see if there may be clues around there.
Works for me.
I mean, like, yes, but if this whole thing might be probably related to this artifact, shouldn't we know more about that?
and also it sounds like you're making it sound like that could be potentially dangerous. So,
Kira kind of pops back and she goes, um, the only way they're gonna get the artifact is if they kill the Dryad.
who's they?
Um, if anyone took her,
I didn't realize you all had established that somebody had taken her. We just heard that she was missing.
well, we had a few scouts out and we discovered she was taken.
What are your clues to
And
say
Han,
that
real quick, roll inside checks. But what were you gonna say, Valfine?
I was just gonna say what makes you believe that she was taken? Like, did you find something at a Oh, well,
Yeah. So
that's not
Nailed it.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
I got a 15 on this one though. Like,
yeah.
I got a
So
5.
so Lovecraft, as soon as she says that, you realize that Hannock was like, what? So you don't think that Hannock knew. So maybe they found out that she was taken in between when Hannock went to the place and when Hannock returned.
Okay.
And she goes, well, yesterday we discovered that she we walked her normal morning walk. Every morning she wakes up, she goes on a morning walk around the outside of the perimeter, and just takes a look at things, and but also just does a walk in nature to um, connect better with it, as she is a dryad, and to get her mind off of the um, busyness of the compound. So she kind of just does it to get away. But we walked her normal route, and we discovered what looked like may have been a um, uh, struggle.
Hmm.
That word was a struggle to get out.
So there was evidence of a kerfuffle.
Altercation. Thanks, Andrew.
That's
Altercation.
probably a better word for this one, but kerfuffle is a fun word. And did you find any other evidence beyond that? Like, did anybody get any leads on direction, or anybody try and go after?
We still have people out there looking, but we haven't been able to find her yet. We think maybe further south. Like the struggle was found on the south side of the perimeter. So we think maybe they either came from the south or they took her from to the south, or that's where we think they took her from. If someone took her, but it seems as if someone did.
All right. So listen, Hannick is a little bit more familiar with me at this point, but you should know that the only reason that I'm interested in this is because of what is to be gained from it potentially. And it's going to make it very difficult for me to be interested in the well-being of your dryad if we don't have enough information to go off of, like what this artifact is.
Um. Okay. That that that's understandable. It's a bracelet.
A bracelet.
It is a bracelet.
Well, um, I mean, is it fair to, out of character, is it fair to assume that it's not, that it's like a super special bracelet? Yeah, right. Long brain drink. um, like I mean, I feel like Elsie would probably be able to put two and two together, that the bracelet is obviously like important, or like magical or whatever. I just wanted to check with you first.
Yeah. Elsie could probably infer that it might be magical,
Okay.
especially since she's saying like artifact instead of like just possession or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, it's like well, pulling teeth. I was gonna say
Well,
hurting cats, but then I figured that was pretty tone deaf. Sorry.
that's funny. Should we go
Speaking of
to
cats,
um her place to check it out, like Hammock said?
Yeah, I guess drinks are gonna have to wait.
Okay.
We take one
Um.
to go.
Yeah. So at that point, Gronk comes back. He's like, "Here you guys go. I brought you some ale. Oh, you guys look like you're about to go. Where are you guys going?"
We're going to
Ah,
snoop around the Dryad's room.
Oh, really?
yeah, you
Yeah,
wanna
you want to
come?
come?
All right. Can I bring the ale?
I mean,
I'm
can
sure
he bring
Elsie
the
would
ale?
love it.
I would love the ale.
All right. All right. Here you go. And he hands you guys each an ale.
Can I just give
Awesome.
some to Mr. Toad?
Yeah. You like put it up where like kind of up over your head, and then like you hear like a lapping noise. I wasn't gonna make it because that would have been real weird. And
Thank
then
you for
you're
not
welcome.
doing that. Thank you
I was
so
about to.
much.
I was literally about to, and then
No.
I'm like, nope. All right.
No.
Anyone else in
I
the chat
sense
have
I made a
misophonia?
mistake.
Yeah, I was
What?
like, maybe not.
Misophonia, it's like the certain sounds will make you basically, for me, it makes me want to stab forks into my eyeballs, but it's
Ah,
fine.
yes.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, anyways, you lift this up, you hear like a lapping noise, and then 2 seconds later you hear a burp, and then you like pull your ale down, it's gone.
Okay.
Dang.
Um
Uh,
uh
did I notice that it's gone? I might call for Valkyrie if
roll a
she wants it.
perception check, Lovecraft. And Valfian, roll a dexterity check. I mean saving throw, dexterity saving throw.
I know 20
Oh.
Oh
on it.
man.
What a thing to waste it on.
Um yeah, so you noticed that frog, you saw that, you just like stared the frog in the eye, and the frog just like looked at you in the eye and lapped every like drop of that beer within seconds, and you were just like, that was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And then Valfine, you're like whoa, he drank it all. And then you feel him start swaying on top of your head, and he falls off one side, and you just like catch him in one arm, and then you're like, and you put him back on top of your head. And then Gronk goes, "Hey, your toad's got skills."
I am impressed.
Yeah, and he like puts his hand out for like a fist bump, and the frog goes and misses.
Do you want some of this since all of yours is now gone?
I'm okay. I gotta be the DD for Mr. Toad.
Not the 3Ds. Toad is getting lit.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that was good. All right. Oh,
Turn down
turn
for
down for
what?
what? Turn down for frog. Turn
It's
down
a
for toad.
toad. He doesn't like when you call him Mr. Frog.
You called him Mr. Frog.
Oh, I knew. Well, our friendship has we've bonded, so now it's Mr. Toad.
Or Valve just keeps changing it.
I can't remember his name.
All right, so so you guys all head over to her house, and you guys have quite a trek because her house is at the top of the street.
Oh, goody.
Define a track.
A street?
The tree.
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 It's
I heard
a
street.
tree.
Yeah, you guys
I
had to
did too.
like, you guys had to spiral up a staircase up a tree to get to the top, and then you walked across, and then walked another spiral staircase up to the top, and you finally get there, and you guys are out of breath.
Sounds familiar.
And then Grunt goes, "This is why I always bring ale when I head to the Dryad's house.
Fair enough.
But also, it's not great because then you could fall off the steps and possibly splat."
You sound like you speak from experience.
Oh, I didn't splat. I bounced.
Well, I'm happy you didn't splat.
Yep. This Gronk is not gonna splat. He's gonna bounce.
How many bounces?
Two.
Two.
Mm.
I called it.
Hannock goes, okay. And he like opens the door and walks you guys in, and you see it looks like a normal house, but you see a lot of plants and different things, and it looks like the house is kind of made into the way the tree is. So like there's a lot of like rounded edges and walls, and the floor is made out of wood, but it doesn't look like wooden planks. It looks like maybe the wood was like grown that way, but you don't think you're like it's impossible to grow that way, but you think maybe the dryad uh used some of her nature magic to make it grow like that, so that way she didn't have to like cut it off, you know?
Hmm.
So
Interesting.
yep. So she definitely willed a lot of the decor or any specific things at the top of the house. So, everyone roll investigation checks.
Okay.
Mine
Yeah,
roll? Okay.
Hey,
yeah, you
well,
did.
pretty decent on that considering.
Hello, beans.
Yep. So you guys
He's
are
so
you guys are
cute.
looking around, and
Cute.
Valfine, you find she would have been great in shop. She would have been great in shop class. Yeah, so Valfrine, you see like a couple of different plants, and in the corner there's like a potted plant or whatever, and then Mr. Toad is not looking great, and then he sort of just like leans over and throws up inside of the potted plant.
Oh.
I'm just gonna pat his back. There, dear Mr. Toad. Let it all out. It's okay.
And
Maybe give his tummy a little rub. Might make him feel better.
hey,
Need some milk.
hey, cat. Did you say you were wearing what hoodie did you say you were wearing?
What?
Did you say you were wearing the A it's something hoodie
No,
earlier, the Christmas
no,
hoodie?
it was no, I'm not wearing it,
Oh, I was
but I
like
can
that.
get it.
No, I was like I thought you said you were wearing it. I was like that didn't look
Uh-uh.
like a Christmas hoodie.
This is not. This is a Taekwondo one.
Yeah, it is. I was like what? Yeah, I'm wearing a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shirt.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Teaches. So sorry.
That's all right. Bye, Guardian Devil.
Bye. Thanks for hanging out with us.
I got
Dryad.
whiplash. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh. You
puking
went from a
rally.
puking toad to what hoodie she was wearing in like literally 0.2
That
seconds.
was like
What are
what?
you? That's like. Oh, Leah's here.
Yes.
Hi, Leah.
Hi, Leah.
Have you been here the whole time? Anyways,
I want TKD PJ pajamas.
no,
Oh wait,
Oh,
that's
I
what
have
PJ means.
TKD PJ pajamas on.
I
I
don't.
don't have TKD pajamas.
I have.
I think
I
this is
have.
before you came back, Zoe.
I have Ninja Turtle pajamas also. They're fun.
Oh dang.
I'm
Oh
all. I'm
dang.
all Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtled out, guys.
I've got biker shorts. Can't see
I've
them.
got dance shorts that are like 10 years old.
They make me feel like one of those
They're
old
they're.
ladies that power walk at like 6 in the morning.
And they do the little fist bumpy things.
Oh yeah. With like not headphones, but like headphone, like a whole,
Like
you know,
these
like,
things.
Like a Walkman.
yes.
Walkman.
Oh
And
my
I
gosh,
feel
we are
like
on such a
Pitbull is
tangent.
definitely what they're listening to because I've been to Jazzercise. I do know how it goes. Pitbull is the top person to get them
Really? That's
100 miles per hour.
hilarious. I love that.
And yes,
I can't keep up
yes,
when they put
Turtle
on
The
Pitbull.
monks.
D&D fashion show.
Yes, Turtle monks are where it's at. Yeah, anyways, so the you're looking around, that happens to you. Mr. Worldwide.
Mr.
Faden,
Worldwide.
Vaden, you find a lot of books and stuff. Um,
I would.
yeah, so you see a lot of like informational books about maybe nature or like the history of the town, and you feel like maybe she writes a lot of those. It's like a autobiography for a town, kind of. And then Lovecraft, you find a trunk, and it's looks like it's locked.
Okay, so, but I feel like this trunk is significant.
Yeah, it looks like if there's anything like important, it's probably in that trunk.
Now, am I doing this just because I'm a rogue and I want something expensive, or am I doing this because it's relevant to what we're trying to accomplish?
Um, you found the trunk because you rolled the highest in investigation.
But, but
I
okay,
feel like it's safe to assume it's probably important.
okay. Thank you. Um, so we've got Gronk with us, right? And Hannah and Kara, they're all here, right?
Yes.
I'll be like, what's in the box? No, but really, no, what's in the box?
They're gonna go. I have no idea. Uh, that the Gronk says that, and Hannock says, I don't know either. And Kira goes, I don't know.
What? Right. So I'm not even gonna ask. I will just try and see if I can get it open.
Yeah, roll your thieves' tools or sleight of hand or whatever.
I think it's okay. That's not great. It's a 12. Wait, how did that happen? Oh yeah, that's a 12.
Yep. So yeah, so you kind of take out
And
your
it's
tools and, huh?
I didn't do no, never mind. You're good.
Yeah, you take out your tools and you kind of like get it and you get it like turned and then you're like, I don't think that's quite right, and you take one of the things back and roll another sleight of hand check.
I'm working on it. I'm trying. That wasn't any
Yep.
better.
So you try
I
it. So you pull out a different tool and you go to do it, but you're like, that's too big,
I don't know.
and you roll again.
Yeah. Me roll again? Me roll
Yes.
again?
Yep.
Okay. Are we gonna do this until I get it?
All right. So
Okay.
you finally found like the right size tool, and you kind of like get it in there, and then you like you like get it unlocked, and you gotta open it.
Yes.
Okay, I just was making sure. Just making sure. It's a mimic. It eats you. You die. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
No.
right. Pretty much.
Um. Well,
It's a trap.
some people like to check for traps. I don't know. But yeah. So you open it and you see inside the trunk there's like a little box, and you think
A
that
box within
Inside
a
a
box.
box is another
yeah no.
box, and then another box.
It's no, it's a box, and it looks like it's one of those that has like hinges that opens like it's a really fancy box. Um, and it's kind of small. It's like maybe a foot by a foot, something like that. Maybe the size of like a shoebox. But it has like a hinge that opens, and you feel like for something that um for something that's been in a trunk, it looks like it doesn't have a whole lot of dust on it. Roll a perception or investigation or insight check.
All the things.
All right.
Hey.
So you realize you like get closer, you like pick it up, you realize it has no dust on it. None. Like you think that it's like borderline impossible that it has nothing. No dust, no nothing on it. It's like pristine. Even when you put like grab it and you take your hand off, no fingerprints, no nothing.
That is so bizarre. Um, I mean, I guess I'll show it to the party. And I don't know what to do with this. Literally, I don't know what to do with this.
Is there
Um,
a lock on it? Or can you just open it?
yeah, that's a great question. Thanks.
There's no lock on it. You can just open it.
Oh, okay. I just assumed this would be locked too for some reason. But what if it's magical?
Oh, you guys are frozen.
Uh-oh, we're frozen?
I don't see you guys frozen.
Oh, okay. Now you're not frozen. That was weird.
So we've got people here that are more magically inclined than I. Can you all take a look at this and give me your impression of it? I just don't know if I want to open it. I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah.
I mean, I could cast Detect Magic on it, probably.
Do you have Detect Magic? Just that's it.
Okay.
All right. So you sense that it's you sense like the strongest aura of magic from this box. Like you've never sensed anything as magical.
Do I know what school of magic it is?
No school of magic you know. Um, but it
Wait,
definitely what?
it says, and you learn at School of Magic, so she wouldn't even have any.
No school of magic that you know, but it
Okay,
seems um radiant in nature.
gotcha.
What I just heard is this is Valfien's domain.
That's also what I heard.
So,
I'll be my guess.
it's definitely magical. I'm thinking something radiant-ish. But yeah, very magic. Much wow.
Much magic. Much wow.
Old memes.
Right? I mean, I guess we should open it.
I'm down.
All right,
All
Lovecrafty,
right,
are you opening it?
I will open the box.
All
Open the
right.
box.
So you open the box. It's also a mimic. It eats you. You die. I'm just kidding.
Oh
In
man.
one night.
Yeah. So you open the box, and uh, when you open it, so like you open it, the lid. There's a lid, and there's just there's some writing under on the underneath of the lid, and in the actual box, it looks like there's like an impression of a bracelet, like a decent size bracelet, and it's empty. It's just like an impression of one.
Oh,
And it looks like there's no dust in here either. But on the inscription on the lid, it says, um, "To my guardian," and then it says "To my guardian," and then it has a dash like for signed, um, Gideon.
Oh no.
oh no. Can't escape your dad from anything, can we?
No.
Your dad is not Gideon.
Oh,
The
that's
Oh, that's right.
god
right.
That's a
is
That's the
Gideon.
god.
god.
The god's name is Gideon. I had
Might
this
be.
big reveal, and y'all just like, Valfine, your dad.
I mean, like, she's kind of
I wasn't
radiant,
thinking of
divine
disclaimer.
stuff, so.
I know. Maybe it's like her, like, not like
It's
her.
my uncle. Sorry.
It's my uncle.
Right? Oh, not your father.
No,
Uncle,
no.
Uncle
They're very close
God,
related.
Uncle God.
Hey,
Uncle God.
uncle.
It's canon now.
Hey, Uncle.
Yeah, that's the name of the god. Anybody feel like praying?
I mean, I can.
Roll a religion check if you would like to pray.
I'm not the religious type.
A 17.
Get it?
Yep. So you sort of like just like close your eyes and you try and channel some sort of um angelic energy to speak to Gideon. But what do you ask from him?
Is there a particular reason why you need? Wait, hold on, real quick, because I forgot. Does the note say for my guardian, or like
It says to my guardian.
from Gideon?
Well, it didn't say from it, but it just has like the little dash.
Right,
Like,
but
yeah.
but the note is from him.
Yes.
Okay, so can I ask why the god felt like he needed a guardian?
You do not get a response. Um. Roll an insight check, Valfine, though. You see, you don't get an answer, but when you look at the box again, you specifically, just you, see the words guardian glow.
Toad down in the pot, and I'm gonna walk a little closer.
In the throw up pot.
Well, no, I'm just gonna like have him hold on to it, so he's kind of like hugging the bowl, Okay.
Okay.
We'll pick him back up as soon as we're done.
Okay.
I'm just gonna let him rest for a second. That way, if he needs to just lay down,
Oh
he
my
can just lay down on the
gosh.
floor.
Okay,
He's not gonna go anywhere.
that's
Okay,
fine.
so guys, I may or may not see when I look at the note in the box, the word guardian is glowing. And by may or may not, I mean I do.
About to ask.
What does that mean?
I'm not
Totally
entirely sure. Gideon decided that my presence wasn't enough for him today, so
Dang.
we didn't have a
Oh,
conversation.
rude.
I know, right?
It's normally one-sided.
Kind of hard to put your faith in something that doesn't want to communicate with you.
Isn't that the point of faith, though?
I don't know. I'm not the religious type.
Maybe that's why he's not communicating with you, Lovecraft. I mean, he's not communicating with Valfine either, so.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
my
let's
dad
say
owns a
it's you.
church.
Right?
Your dad is like,
What's
the
that
Pope,
about?
Dude, your dad tried to marry you off. So.
Yeah, he's not the best.
Rude. All the rudeness. So, I mean, I don't understand. Okay, so the lady is missing. She has her bracelet clearly. I'm assuming that this bracelet indent is the bracelet that she's wearing. Now we know that it might have come from God and that she's some sort of guardian.
But
or
if there's
God.
no dust on it, how long ago did she go missing, or was taken?
Is there a clean spell?
Everyone roll Arcana checks.
Me too?
Sure.
I got a
No
6.
modifier.
I got a rock.
Got a rock.
Faden.
Faden, you may think that there's no dust or anything on the box because magic is keeping dust from actually touching the box, not from it being recently touched.
Yeah. Well, I don't think she's been here. Well, based off what everyone else is saying, she probably hasn't been here a while, and it seems like there's some sort of magic keeping the place clean. So.
No, just
That's
the
a dead
box.
end.
Just the
the
box.
Oh, okay, I missed that
Just
part.
the box.
Just the box. Just the box is clean. That is weird.
So
Okay.
that doesn't really help us.
I mean, that's to be expected if you got a box from God.
Yeah,
Sure, you don't
probably.
want that.
Cleanliness is next to godliness. So.
Right.
Gotta make it look good. The packaging, the presentation is key.
I don't know. I
Presentation's
just
key.
just with what we have right now. I mean,
Can we ask the three friends
Yeah.
of ours now?
So
Does she normally wear the bracelet when she goes on her daily walk?
so you turn to like them to ask them, and they're like, you see Kira just like like wide mouth, just like she goes. So that artifact was from God.
Is that
Yes,
what you were
Kira, get with
looking
the
for?
program.
Well, yes, that was what I was looking for. I like heard that it might have been from God, but I didn't actually know it was from God. Like I didn't. Ooh, interesting. I have never seen her not wear it.
Okay. So she just keeps the box from God in a locked bin that's semi easy to open.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
I mean,
Yeah.
she had to try 3 different pins to open it.
Yeah, but
We had a long day previously. I'm sure if she was on her A game, she could have gotten it first try.
thank you. Thank
I'm
you.
gonna hype you up. I'm gonna hype you up.
Thank you. Is this what camaraderie feels like? I didn't know.
In case you didn't know, I saved your friend. We saved your friend
is
who
true.
was stuck in an alligator trap and then almost died.
I
I
appreciate
literally gave
that.
my life for him.
You were knocked unconscious.
Yeah,
I
same
might
thing.
just walk out because I don't really. I've got pieces, but I've got no direction. So, I mean, unless there's something else in here that is gonna kind of help me out.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything else in there that has helped her, or that might be of help.
I walk out of the place and then I jump to my death. I'm
You go
kidding.
splat or
You
do you
Yeah.
die?
jump and fall onto a rock, but the rock's a mimic and it eats you and you die.
That's the third people third time. um, I mean, what time is it right now?
It's probably like 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
So, are we doing a search party? I mean, it's 3 or 4. We could try and go figure out where she was missing from, I guess.
I could,
Or I could go have another beer because that was delightful. And I've got very little to go off of right now.
I mean, I could take you to the spot that our scouts found where there was a struggle.
Yeah, it's probably our best bet.
Damn, that beer sounded good.
I can bring beers when we go over there, when we go out there.
Yeah, let's do it just to make it interesting.
Okay, so you guys take your,
Make sure I pick up Mr. Toad on the way out.
you get
We
Mr.
should get
Toad.
a bag for Mr. Toad. Like,
No, he stays on my
specifically.
head.
You
You know,
get,
like those bags that, like, it's the things you can put your cat in to take them outside. Like,
Yeah, the one with the bubble.
or the baby pouch that you put like in front of you, like a
Right
kangaroo
here.
pouch.
probably the size of
So
a baby.
It's probably bigger than a baby. A toad tote.
You said he was the
Toad
size
Toad.
of a notebook.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, so he's as big as a baby
Oh,
then.
baby size.
Baby sized. Alright.
Like a little baby.
Little baby. Yep. Kronk beer carrier.
Also, priority number 1, I need a beer carrier. Somebody here, I'm sure, can make me one.
Yes. Yep. So they
But not like a, what do they call those things? Like a skin, not like a wine skin. Like a koozie that has like a necklace around it.
Oh.
You can get one of those belt ones that have like multiple slots.
Oh.
Sure. For my beer. I
like a
don't need
fanny
anybody to
pack, but
hold
for
my
beer.
beer.
Dang, that's a good idea. So
I love it.
Gronk goes, "Oh, that might be my next idea for the town."
Yeah, I want a prototype if you do it.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Yeah. Party hat.
Yep. Yeah. So you guys make the trek back downstairs, and you guys go back into the tavern. Kira still seems like extremely shocked by all this news, and yeah. So, uh, you guys go in there. What kind of beer does everyone want?
Um, that elderberry one sounded kind of nice.
Elderberry one. What
I'm gonna
about?
get whatever Lovecraft gets.
Okay. Faden gets elderberry. Valfine.
I'm gonna pass.
Maybe
Okay.
we not give it to the toad.
Yeah.
It's looking rough.
Mr. Toad's a little toasted.
He's feeling a little under the weather right now.
Is
He's
he
Toad.
toasted?
I was just about
Oh
to say
God.
that. Toasted. Oh, I was literally saying, like, starting that.
We love good play on words, or really bad play on words here.
I love puns. All right. So yeah, you guys grab your ales, and Gronk says he'll carry them for you. And so, anyways, you guys are heading off, and you guys walk for about well, you guys go through the tree, go back through the tree, and you guys walk for maybe a half an hour, and you guys finally find like the spot. And Gronk goes, so this is where we expect the um this is where we found um the kerfuffle.
Word of the night. Oh, I'm being shipped with Gronk.
Gronk.
Can
I'm
we
here for it.
investigate?
Yeah, yeah. Look around. Everyone roll investigation checks.
It's a good thing I have such a great modifier for this.
Oh man.
Got a 14.
Yep. All right. So yeah. So Valfine and Faden, you guys are kind of looking around. You guys see all the like the normal stuff, like tree branches broken, maybe a couple footsteps. You guys see like maybe a weapon slash in the ground. Um, Lovecraft, you see just a little bit of blood on the ground, and um,
Andrew did ask a good question.
yes,
He asked if Gronk and company could help so that we could have advantage on our
I'm
investigation.
I'm gonna say no because they probably have already looked out here, and I don't think they're gonna see anything else new. But that was a good question. Uh, yep. But yeah, so you notice some blood, just a little bit, and roll a history check, Lovecraft.
I'm the one you want rolling history, guys. I rolled a 7.
Um,
Yep.
you're like, that blood's red. I always thought Dryad's blood was like green or something.
Yeah, it's so in tune with nature. I just, the kids told me that like druids and dryads bleed green, so. But this is definitely blood.
Yes. And you see it kind of leading off to the south.
Oh, okay, so I have a general directional idea, which is good.
Yes.
Blood.
And it's only a little bit of blood. It's not like a pool or anything.
Well, that's probably good because if we feel like it was Mrs. Miss and it's her blood,
Yep.
that would be bad. So, what do we do? Good question.
So it's probably like 5 o'clock at this point. It's up to you guys if you guys want to go back and take a rest and start again in the morning, or if you guys want to continue on.
How
Or
long has she been missing at this point?
I'd say probably about 3 days.
That's a long time.
Typically, if they're not found within the first 48 hours, it's a lost cause.
That is the stats for not this world. Excuse me.
Well, that's
My
comforting,
mistake.
I guess.
The stats in this world are a lot less. It's like 12 hours.
Oh no.
No.
Oh
Well,
no. Oh no.
it's not looking too good for you.
I mean, you only left what was it, no name guy for like 3 hours.
That's
He's got a
true.
point.
That
He
is true.
didn't make it.
That's
We
an
still
unfortunate-
found him within 12 hours, though.
That's true.
That
That's
is
He
true.
didn't
true.
even make it.
Found
12.
him dead.
But we found him.
D-E-D.
Yep.
Dead.
I actually didn't know if I was gonna kill him or not. Andrew was like, you should kill him. I think it was
Nice.
Andrew that told me I should kill him.
Thanks, Andrew. It made it more interesting.
Someone told me, I was like, should I kill him or should I keep him alive? Someone told me I should kill him.
Criminal mind in the Feywilds, pretty much.
We call that the criminal wilds.
The criminal wilds. Oh, it's beautiful. All going together. Man. I don't know. You said you guys still have scouts out, right?
Yes, we got 2 scouts out now.
And how long have they been gone?
Well, they come back every night. They don't like.
Okay, so they should be coming back this evening.
Yes.
Should
So
we
we
maybe just,
Talk to them.
maybe.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
All right.
Okay.
I mean, I can see in the dark and all, but I don't know if I feel inclined to go off into the forest, considering the other things we've found so far.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, wait. What are the other things you found so far?
Well, we fought 3 of these massive swamp-looking things, and then a screaming banshee almost killed us.
That was not
It's-
fun.
It's been very eventful.
Mm-hmm.
It really has.
Wow. Well, well, that's probably why Hannock asked for your advice or for your help, because if you guys took down a banshee by yourselves, that is very impressive.
Thanks.
Why,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, I gotta say, I mean, I just started running with these ladies, but I've been super impressed so far.
My philosophy is shock first, ask questions later.
It's a good one to have. Get drunk with Kronk and see if Gronk, Gronk, Gronk.
Gronk.
And
Every
see
time
if
you
he
say
wild
Gronk, I
shapes.
think of the droid in Star Wars that says Gonk all the time.
Gonk.
It's the box looking one.
Mm-hmm.
I just think of the Snapchat filter. Bonk.
Why are there so many onk words?
Bonk.
Oh, don't say that to Valfine, or I guess to Zoe. Don't say that word.
What word?
Honk.
Oh, I didn't say it.
Oh, you made me mad.
You Zoe said it
Why
earlier.
did
What
you
just
do
happened?
that? He's like, don't say the word. You could have spelled it or something.
Today, I was at the gas station getting gas, and I was the only one in the gas station. There was like 5 other pumps, and this person comes up behind me
no.
to wait for the pump that I'm at when there's 5 other free pumps. And then they have the audacity to honk at me because I'm not going fast enough for their liking. And I'm like, So I go slower because there are other pumps to go to. So then I'm doing my thing or whatever. I'm trying to like be I'm being petty. And then they honk at me again. And so I flicked them off and then I drove away, but I was enraged and I've been enraged for the rest of the day.
If I were you, I
I
just
don't
would have
blame you.
gestured to all of the open books.
I did. I went like this the first time. And then they had the audacity to sit there and honk again. And go to the other pump.
Level over 9,000, yes. And warranted, might I add. That's awful.
See, look what you did. Now I'm
Sorry.
just angry.
Sorry.
Now I have to stress eat my Samoas again. I've already been through 2 boxes today.
Oh, maybe
Girl,
I should
get
give you
it.
some
Oh man,
ice
I want some
cream.
Girl Scout
That's a-
cookies.
I want some ice
Oh.
cream.
I was gonna get some, but that didn't happen.
We're all like, girl.
Yeah, I feel like that's like the story of our D&D career is we get sidetracked. But that's what's fun. I finished one of my boxes today. No,
Nice.
Leah, no,
I'm so
you
impressed, though.
gotta space it out.
I will pay someone to bring me Girl Scout cookies to my house.
I don't even know where to
lying.
get them from.
How much you paying for delivery?
We'll talk about this later.
Okay, so we go back. No honking is done.
No honking.
No
All right.
bonking, honking, or
Cronking.
cronking. Just gronking.
Gronking. Just gronking.
Thin mints and peanut butter. I've not tried that combination, but that sounds kind of
Ooh,
good.
I love the peanut butter cookies. Those are
Sounds
great.
Awesome.
Thin mints can
Awful, sorry.
I love Thin Mints.
vanish, and I would not say a word.
You would make my mom upset.
I said it. Thin mints are glorified York peppermint patties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I fully believe if you tell me, because they're only good when they're in the freezer. If you have to use outside variables to make the cookie better, then it's just not a good cookie.
No. They're just
Samoas
good.
you open at the box and it's delicious.
Whoa. I like Thin
Are
Mints
Samoas
right out
the
of
ones with
box.
coconut?
Yeah.
Yes.
I love
Ew.
Thin Mints.
I don't like coconut either, but you eat a Samoa and it's a
It's
whole
good.
other
It's
Yeah,
Samoa.
I've had
yeah.
Samoas.
Samoas do not taste like coconut, which is weird. Cause
I
like
don't like
I'm
the
not
texture.
I'm not a huge coconut fan, but I like I like Samoas.
Like, okay, wait a minute. Let's take a
Coconut
look.
flakes feel like you're
Look at
eating
the beauty.
like wood chippings.
It is. I mean,
It
it's
does
beautiful.
look like
I
it.
do
It's
love
so
Thin
good.
Mints, though. They've been my favorites forever, and I was a Girl Scout once.
My favorites changed in the last like 3 years. My favorites now is Do-si Do's, and those are no one's favorites.
No.
I don't even know what that one is.
It tastes like a Nutter Butter, but better. It's a better Nutter
Oh,
Butter.
I like the
Oh.
tagalongs, I think. The peanut butter ones.
The crunchy Reese's.
I always like the
no
shortbread
idea.
cookies, too.
Oh, the lemon cookies ones are
The
good.
lemon are good.
Yeah,
Okay, the
lemon ones,
s'mores
these
one.
Flooskies. They're
They're
terrible.
s'mores?
They don't taste like s'mores. They're
This
so bad.
okay, wait, they're low-key kind of good, but they do make me a little uncomfy sometimes.
They're
There's something
not,
about them that I'm like, ooh, they give
They-
me the heebie-jeebies, but I'm also inclined to eat it because it's like different
But
colors.
they
You
don't
get the
taste-
heebie-jeebies from cookies.
They don't taste like s'mores at all.
Well, but they remind me of the s'mores Pop-Tarts, and so
They don't taste like that either.
But
They just don't taste.
No.
Horse flavored
they-
stuff
That's
is
not
okay.
great.
Trefoils. That's the one. That was my other favorite. Thin Mints and Trefoils.
Oh, lemon ups. Those are good.
The All Abouts. I
Oh,
don't
man.
remember the All About. Now I gotta Google it.
when I was in Girl
I
Scouts,
Oh,
swear
you
you said
died.
Olive Garden.
we can't see you anymore. When I was in Girl
Oh,
Scouts, we
I
used to
did die.
go to
Sorry.
the college FSU, and we would dress up as cookies and make pyramids out of each other. Like
Oh,
we'd
that's
stack up
amazing.
in cookie costumes and make
I bet the
pyramids
college
and be
kids
like,
love
buy
that.
our Girl Scout. Oh, I fought people for that Girl Scout cookie mascot thingy costume. Yeah, there it is.
bet.
Which girl? Wait,
You're
was
like,
there
"This
only
is
one
not my lunch."
costume, or was there a costume for each cookie?
No, there was 2 costumes. We had a Samoas and we had a tag along.
So
But
you
we-
wanted the
we
Samoa
split up.
one.
So one would go to this street, and then the other would stay here. And I always
did-
wanted to be that.
Man, you guys had fun Girl Scouts. I didn't even get to do anything besides like play Barbies with my friends. That was it.
Boy
Oh no,
Scouts.
our
Boy
Girl
Scouts sell
Scout troop
popcorn.
was intense.
Boy
Oh, I
Scouts
also
sell
have a bob.
popcorn.
We
I'm not a
went
fan of that
camping
popcorn.
in Stone Mountain, but our tent was on a hill, so when we all woke up, we were down here instead of up here.
That's hilarious.
Is that Bob?
All right,
This is the
so
bobtail.
D&D fam.
Right? We're here for a reason.
Right, okay. We go back to wait for the scouts.
We say hi to Bob. Hello.
We go back,
Bob.
wait for the
Hi,
scouts of the
Bob.
girl variety.
Yeah.
Hi, Bob. All right, so you guys go back to the tavern, and you guys are chilling, and a couple hours later, the scouts come back, and they come in, and they go, Gronk. Yep. And then he goes, and everyone, and he like stands up and like salutes. He's like, what have we told you about saluting Gronk? You don't need to do that. Oh, I'm
Oh.
sorry, and he puts his hand down.
He's a lovable idiot.
How did I gotta know Gronk's story? Like, how did Gronk end up here?
That we may have to figure that out later. He
Why
goes,
not now?
This
I haven't
Oh,
done
that's why.
backstory.
I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
I thought you were like
No,
foreshadowing.
no, I haven't written his life story yet because he's an NPC. Anyways,
I feel like from your previous campaigns, you should know
that we're gonna ask.
how much NPCs mean to us.
ah, I should have known. Should have known. Anyways, it's only like the lovable big guys that you guys.
Always,
Yo!
always. What are they called?
Joe.
What are the big dumb jocks called, Zoe? Yeah.
Okay.
A blonde idiot.
Oh,
That's been around forever.
What? Oh, hold on. Yeah, probably a timestamp. Probably shouldn't have that.
Okay, I guess that's fair. We can talk about alcohol, but
Yeah. Well, no, I just yeah, Kira does have a backstory. I have it written down somewhere.
Okay, so he doesn't salute to the scouts.
No, he does, but he shouldn't.
Oh,
Anyways, he does
okay.
salute, and the scouts say, "Oh no, you shouldn't do that." Is right. Anyways,
Aw.
so the scouts come in and he goes, "So we haven't found her, but we did find something." And you guys see this like piece of cloth, and they lay it down on this table, and it looks like like it was ripped uh like as someone was running or walking, is ripped and off on like a tree branch, and it has a symbol for an organization that is in Albaro, which is the southern country. So let's go to the map real quick for everybody. All right. Oh, I lied. It's Subaru. An organization.
Subaru?
Subaru. No, Subaru.
Love.
All
It's
right,
what makes
so-
it Subaru.
That's
Bellway's
Subaru.
here,
hashtag not sponsored.
and this continent
But
is
we could
Uber.
be.
This continent's Ubero, and this continent is Subaru. So, hey, thanks, Leah.
Thanks, Leah.
But yeah, so
Getting there.
here's Bellway, and then this is Subaru. So you see a symbol for an organization that is located in Subaru, and that's what you see.
Do we have any familiarity with what this symbol might mean? Or does
Let's say
anybody here?
family.
Roll history checks.
Not me. Ugh, I gotta stop asking the questions.
Well, I said everybody.
Oh, good. I didn't do terrible.
All right. Lovecraft. The only thing that you know is that it is Faden. You haven't really heard too much about it. Lovecraft. The only thing you really know about it is that it's an organization based in Subaru. Valfine. Um, you've heard a few things from your father about this symbol or this organization. And you know that they are actually government, or like government uh, ran or government like funded.
Mm.
So like it's
By what government?
uh probably the people that live in the capital of Subaru. Damore is the capital of Subaru. So Subaru is a country. So all the continents are countries. Ubero is a little bit more like uh, kind of like more freely run, where each city kind of just does their own thing.
Like
Um,
city states.
yeah, like city states. Albero and Subro are very much like like a country, country run, more federal, and Littleston Isle is like uh, it doesn't belong to anyone. It's its own thing, and no one really cares about it because it's so small.
Sounds like my kind of place to be.
Yeah, I mean, you guys could go there if you want. It's a nice place to visit.
Okay.
That's my favorite place that I favorite country that I've made so far.
Subaru is?
No, Littleston Isle.
Oh, Littleton. Oh, that's where all the little people live.
That's where all the little people live.
Is that why
Gotcha.
you like it?
That's
You made me
Called
talk about
out.
the honk story, so
that's all right. That's all right. Yes,
it's
that's
karma.
actually why I like it. But that's like one of the only places where I invested some time into the economy there, and I like economies.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I hope that comes into play in some way, shape, or form.
Oh, you guys won't be happy about it.
Oh, goody.
Oh.
As if I didn't have enough reason to hate economics already. Blaine's the only
Mood.
reason I passed economics, hands down.
Aw, that's good.
I'm an
Okay.
economist.
Um, all right, so now we have a patch that seems to be related to the dryad missing.
So that's probably where we should head next, question mark?
We do know they headed to the south, whoever took her. But they could be so far away by now.
Well, um, let's see here. Lovecraft, roll an insight check.
Okay. It's not great. It's a 13.
Not terrible. So based off of like the what you know of the map, um, if they're headed south, there's only one place that they go. They're gonna get like bottlenecked here.
Okay.
And each square is about a day. If she's 3 days, um, if she's been missing for 3 days, and if she's struggling the whole time, they may have only made it to like right here. To like right here.
Oh, okay. So, but we feel like they would probably be heading to Selldale. Is that
Zeftdale.
Okay, sorry, I can't see
Zeff
it.
No, you're good.
Zeldale.
Zeftdale. So they'll probably at least pass by there, if not they probably won't be going to Zephdale. You guys are pretty sure they probably won't be headed to Zephdale because it's a uh, military area for
Okay.
for this country.
Okay.
Mm.
Um. So, the whole reason that we were sort of hired without pay for this was to find said missing person, right?
Yes.
We've probably given you guys enough to go off of at this point that you could find said missing person.
We could. We probably could.
So, looks like my job here is done.
I mean, we can't authorize to give you guys anything until the Dryad's back. The Dryad has all the uh, valuable gems and such.
I thought that wasn't even a thing here.
We have gems that we've found in the earth. We don't use them to trade or anything, but we still have valuable gems.
I'm interested about her bracelet too.
I guess that's true. So then, how do you guys want to move forward?
Um, Kira says, kind of pops in a little bit. She goes, "So I don't know if this is true or not, but um, this is the first bracelet or first artifact of this like stature from God that I've ever seen. Um, but from what I've heard, there are others that have bracelets just like this."
So, it sounds like you're a little familiar with these bracelets. What's so significant about them other than the fact that they came directly from
Um, well, I don't know too much uh, more other than the fact that I read them in a Draconic history book.
Okay.
I do know Draconic, and so it was a book written in Draconic, and
Also no draconic.
what'd you say, Faden?
Nothing. I was just noting that I also know draconic.
Ah,
It's my internal monologue just coming out every once in a while.
but yeah, she goes. So I don't. That's the only place I've heard of these, and not too many people in this world know Draconic. I mean, other than Dragonborns like you, and a few people who study to learn Draconic. It's sort of so metagaming. Draconic's sort of like um what is it? What's
Is it like
that? What's that one language that's dead that people only
Latin?
that
La-
one? I was thinking Greek,
I
but
mean, ancient Greek isn't.
all right.
I think modern Greek is like based
Uh,
off of it, but
so it's kind of like Latin where no one really uses it, but it's like people learn it, like study it for some reason. Anyways,
excuse me,
um,
Latin was fun. How dare you?
I said they learn it from Anyways, that's besides the point.
Did
It's not
does
widely
she
used. Yeah,
does she know, like, because you said that there were other bracelets of the same sort? Does she know, like, the general vicinity that they are, or like the pattern that they may be bestowed upon the people, so we can try to find another person that has it?
she goes. I'm not too sure. It took me forever just to find this one. Um, however, there are no writings um, about them ever being in any other country but Ubero.
Interesting.
That's as much as I know. I feel like if you want to know more, then you might want to ask a historian or someone who uh, knows a lot of history having to do uh, with religion, as it's from God, which is
So,
crazy to think about.
Kind of sounds like we know
love,
someone like that.
right? So Lovecraft is generally not like super impressed by godly things. So it's really hard for her to kind of like get why it's significant or important. It doesn't feel like very compelling.
Gotcha, gotcha. Are you gonna what is Lovecraft gonna say that, or is that just like kind of the like aura
I
that
would
you're
say
giving off?
I'd say that's probably just kind of the vibe she's giving off. She's probably just like tuning it out.
Gotcha. She goes,
Because I mean, the Kira doesn't know really anything about the bracelets, and so she's just
yes. She goes, um, I do know that if someone were to have a bracelet, that they're rare enough to where they'd be worth a fortune.
Ah,
what kind of fortune?
I mean, people are willing to kill probably for
Oh, is that why you think the dryad was taken? Do you think somebody wanted the bracelet?
I
I,
feel like it's pretty safe to say
I
that
have
could be
I
a
have
solid reason.
I have
Yeah.
a very sneaky suspicion that it's has to do with the bracelet.
Makes the most sense.
Yeah. Hmm.
So if the Dryad knew that this is a bracelet of utmost importance, why is she walking around on her daily stroll with the bracelet on?
That's a great question.
I don't know. I've never seen her
Do do
ever not wear it. And Hannah goes, come to think of it, I don't think I've ever seen her not wear it either. I've
is there a
never seen.
historian here, like in this town, that we could talk to?
Not a religious historian.
Okay.
Um, I'm probably and Kira's saying this, that I'm probably the uh, biggest historian on the artifact itself. Um, and I've told you guys everything I know about it.
Hmm. Could we
I
go to one of the
don't.
universities, maybe?
I mean, if there's a religious professor, that's possible. They might know something.
I
That's.
mean, would my dad know something or no?
Uh-oh.
Um, he might. Are you asking the DM? Are you asking?
I'm asking the DM.
Oh, he might. He might.
Like a higher chance, like a higher probability might, or a lower probability might?
Higher probability might.
Ugh. Okay.
Metagaming.
So like I could write a letter and hope it gets to him potentially.
You could. I mean, you could also find a person that knows the spell message. Or no, sending, sorry.
Like, well, I
It's
could
like
do that as
instead of
well.
yeah, instead of like, oh, can you oh, you're a cleric.
Ooh.
You can sleep, and when you take a short rest, or no, maybe it's a long rest, or maybe it's short. I don't know.
Some
You
sort of
can,
rest.
huh?
Some sort of rest.
Some sort of rest. You can switch your spells and get sending.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I think
I don't know how.
sending. I think a cleric can get sending.
Okay.
But all of this really doesn't tell us what we do now, you know?
Well, it's clear I think we have to gather more information on the bracelets.
Yeah, but that is probably gonna have to wait until after we save. What's her name? We don't even know. We did it again. We don't even know what her name is.
Well, we actually don't know her name either. We just call her the Elder or the Dryad.
Know her name?
She's just our
It makes
Elder.
sense.
She's our Elder or a Dryad.
You the guy for like a day and a half, maybe. But how long is her commune?
It might be like a ceremonial thing, Lovecraft.
Mind blown.
Oh,
Maybe that's why she got kidnapped.
I lied.
She
I
hid
lied.
herself.
The DM just forgot if he gave her a name or not. Never mind. The DM
Nice.
the DM remembers by looking at his notes that he did give her a name.
What is her name?
All right, so
So
Hannah.
like rewind,
Yeah, so
scratch that.
we're what's that thing? Retconning. We're retconning. All right. Going back in time. Um. Yes, her name is Nemessa.
No, that's a
Nemessa.
cool name.
Nemessa. Nemessa.
That's like my other character's name.
Oh, really?
Narcissa.
Huh?
That's her other character's name.
Um, so I had another question, but I think it just fell out of my brain. Sometimes that happens.
Well,
Oh,
pick it back
so
up and put it in. Sorry.
no, you're good. I mean, you don't have a relationship with her, so there would be no way for us to talk to her. But does somebody else here have that capacity? Sorry.
Are you talking to Kira?
The group at large.
Oh, say that again. I thought you were talking to your party. Sorry.
Um, I was just wondering if there's somebody that could reach out to and contact the Mesa through magical means.
Um, there you go. Yes, we do have people that can do that, and we tried, but it feels like something's the blocking our magic.
Okay. That's not comforting because that means that whatever we're going to be coming up against is capable of blocking magic.
Oh, goody. That's like all
Great.
I can do.
Right. Okay.
So, if maybe you wait, did you talk to the party, Valfine, about contacting your dad?
Oh, no. Well, kinda.
I didn't know if you were talking to like just the DM or talking like to um
I think it was a little bit of both, but
okay.
I can address the party. So after listening to what Kira, I think it was Kira, said about maybe needing someone who delves a little more into religion, I could always contact my dad to try to give us information.
You know, the guy that we are dating.
Yeah.
On the run
I mean,
from.
I'm not thrilled about it either. It's just an option.
Val-
Maybe it could be
Idea? If we did have to go, Lovecraft, you're a changeling, aren't you?
Yeah.
If we,
Oh. I have a little problem right now.
yeah.
I used to be able to just impersonate whoever, um, but something happened, and now I can only impersonate the dead people that I see around me.
Okay, so if we go back to whatever town that was, that Faden would know, but I've forgotten the name of, then what was the town's name? Help.
Are you talking about
The one that we started in.
Oh, that's
Is it
hold
Elford?
on. Yes, it is Elford.
If we went back to Elford, you could just find a dead, a ghost, I guess, and then
I don't
turn
know
to
if we
them
gotta
and
go
ask.
all the way back there. It's a little too close for comfort.
Valfine, roll a history check. Faden, also roll a history check.
Uh-oh.
I
Not
got
you,
a 6.
Lovecraft.
Not me. It's okay. I have
Um,
no one.
uh, Faden, uh, you, you remember working with someone in the church who is older than Valfine's father, and he
Grandfather.
not her grandfather,
I'm sorry.
but older than her father. Um, and he's been there. He's been at the church a while and has worked for the previous uh, high priest, which was Valfine's grandfather. Um, so he he might also know something uh, if you think Valfine uh, won't be willing to contact her dear old dad. That might be a good second choice.
Okay. Um. So, or alternatively, we could just go find, the what was his position? Oh, great
Um,
DM.
he was the clerical assistant.
We could go find the assistant to the cleric and ask him because he's pretty old. I feel like he'll probably know. If we wanted to avoid your dad altogether, Valfine.
We'd still have to go into the city, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then we're not looking for your dad, so just less
He can
risk.
use message.
Oh, that's right.
Sending.
That's right.
Do
So
you tell us that?
yeah, I can do that. I mean, I have to switch my spells, but I can do that instead of us going all the way back there.
Oh, that makes it a lot easier.
Oh, kind of like I was asking, like they could do with the dryad lady from
Yeah.
Vanessa.
Yes.
Oh, you know how to do that?
I can learn overnight.
That's pretty cool. I feel like that could be really useful.
Andrew's
Too
got a
bad.
point.
Uh-huh.
I said Andrew's got a point.
Yeah.
And yes, T-Sluski it is, but
Yeah.
3 days
First.
by horse travel, 6 days by walking, maybe 8. Each square is a day.
All right. Well, I guess what's the plan here? Gronk, Era, Marnik.
Oh
How
yes.
how do you guys think? Like, what do you guys think the next step should be?
I
A
mean,
giant eagle. Sorry.
I think if we can uh, go and if we can hop over here to the river, um, we might be able to take the river all the way down by boat and cut them off there if we want to try and uh, get to them before they get into the ocean. I think that's possible if we leave um, very soon. We could leave in the
See,
morning and do
now
that.
that is like some solid direction. That's what I need. That's the start of a plan. I like it.
Yes. So we could get them there. Um, I mean, some of us could also do that, and you could, if you wanted to, you could do your sending thing while we're on our way to go stop them and contact your other person for more information. Um, That's
Yeah.
that's up to you guys, but I feel like uh regardless we're gonna have some people go uh down the river to try and cut them off. And I think our forces would be better with you all in it.
Might as well.
I mean, I'm kind of curious about this bracelet, I guess. So
Mr. Toad and I are in.
I'm down.
All right. We leave in the morning. We leave as soon as the sun rises. Or the sun is starting to rise.
this is the most important question: is Gronk coming?
Oh, yes. Yes, Gronk is.
Yeah.
Hannock is gonna say, Hannock's gonna say, well, I'm I'm gonna stay back and uh, watch over the city while everyone else is gone. Just
Really?
because, well, you get that Hannock's probably like the second in command because he has a key to the Dryad's house, and he got
Mm.
sent on a mission to go stop other things. So you think that he's probably like second in command. Um, and
Second in command, but got caught by an alligator trap. Not looking
Yeah.
too good, Hammock.
he was an
Why are you guys
alligator.
bashing on Hammock all the
He was
time?
he
Hammock.
he he
Because
was
his
an
name sounds like hammock.
he was an alligator. That was an alligator trap. He got trapped.
But
Bear trap?
What?
Wasn't it a bear trap?
It was a bear trap. But
It wasn't an alligator trap.
but they set it for alligators.
Inside a house? Alligator, a bear trap inside a house. So sorry. That just occurred to me.
The dead people, obviously.
They're being scared of the afterlife, but alligators.
I'm
Ooh.
sorry, the DM didn't think that far. And had you guys not thought about it now, you didn't think about it then. You didn't ask the questions then.
Oh,
It's too
true
late.
though.
It's too late. You can't go retroactively ask the questions because the DM doesn't have the answers. You can't do
Oh
that.
god, that was funny though.
It's not possible. We're looking forward, we're not looking back.
Oh gosh.
okay. Well, Mr. Hammock, you will be missed.
Okay. Kira is coming though. Kira and
Oh, good.
Gronk
We
is
like her.
coming. We like her.
Yeah.
We do
Y'all
like her.
could have fooled me.
We just haven't
She's
fought with her yet,
helpful.
so we'll see.
Okay. All right.
Don't you bite my toes. Don't you do it.
So we will go ahead and end there, everybody.
All right.
Yep.
All right,
So
all right.
again, how about Gronk boy? Wait, where is Gronk in pecking order? Is the real question. How about?
Yeah,
Oh,
right?
oh, Gronk's pretty low. Oh,
Yes.
Gronk deserves a
Trying to eat my
raise.
toes.
Gronk deserves a
Yeah.
raise.
Gronk.
Yeah, he's
they,
so sincere.
they pay him enough in ale, and besides, they
Yeah, nice.
don't get paid.
Oh.
He can't
So
get a
then
He's a
raise
pay him in
simple man.
reputation.
A
in
simple
reputation.
man with a simple life.
All right, so yeah, yeah. All right. So again, thank you guys all for joining us. Thank you to those who have followed tonight, who've subscribed in the past, who's joined us and watched. We appreciate all of you guys. Oh, a plus is curse count is at 0 tonight at the end.
Woo!
All right. I'm not gonna count the one thing earlier. I am gonna mute it though, just cause it's iffy. But that's all right. It's all right.
I don't even remember what it was.
It's cause you didn't know what it was. Um, let's see here. We'll talk after the stream. Again, I wanted to shout out Ernesto Irawan and Oh My Dandy Art. We didn't actually get to the picture for Oh My Dandy, who actually provided the picture of our Dryad so we didn't actually get to her yet. But next week, maybe. But anyways, thank you, my dandy. Anyways, thank you, Ernesto Irawan. Make sure you check out our Instagram story for details on the how do you pronounce it, Zoe?
Theater.
That the group at at a high school who is doing a Dungeons and Dragons production, which will be streamed virtually. And yeah, thank you to my players for going through this with me. So, I am Blaine Markey. I am the DM. And down below we have.
I'm Zoe, and I play Valfine, a high elf cleric.
I'm Cassie. I play Phaedon. She's a dragonborn sorcerer.
I'm Kat. I play Lovecraft, and she is a changeling rogue.
Yep. And we will see all of you guys next Tuesday. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thanks,
Bye.
guys.